What's up? Hopefully I don't say nothing bad. All right, cool. Testing. Cool.
Steele, what's it like for you just to be here at the NFL Combine?
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's great just being around all these cool guys, but then I'm rooming with Tommy again, so it feels like I'm getting ready for a game or something. But I mean, it's been awesome. I mean, met a lot of these guys like while I was training. I got JD over there, went to school with him, so it's just cool, just worlds combining right now.
Do you ever think you'd be here as a linebacker?
Yeah. That's it.
Well, once you became a linebacker,
Yeah, at first I'd be here as a running back. That didn't pan out, obviously. So now I'm here as a linebacker.
how are you and Tommy sort of helping each other through this process or feeding off each other?
I don't know. We don't really talk much ball, honestly. We just talk about random stuff in the room. So we're just loose around each other. So we're not really like too serious.
It's Steele from Fox 5 in Atlanta. Good to see you again, man.
Yeah.
You mentioned the guy on 2 podiums down to your right. What's it like going through this with him?
It's weird, dude. I haven't seen him in like 5 years besides playing him a couple times. So, I mean, it's always nice to have a blessed Trinity guy here, too. So, just representing for the school.
Have you guys stayed in touch over the years?
A little bit, yeah. But, I mean, like during the season, though, we're pretty locked in and focused. So, I mean, we'll wish each other good luck here and there.
You guys obviously had some great teams. I mean, what do you remember about playing with him at BT?
That he was just like a psychopath. He was kind of like Tommy before I met Tommy, just willing to just put his body out there. So, yeah.
What does this say about, the Atlanta area, the program that you came from?
It says we're a top 5 state in football. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there was like 4 or 5 guys from Georgia whenever I was training over in Pensacola, Florida. So, I mean, we just produce great football players.
Do you guys ever talk, in high school about, hey, one day we'll be doing this in the league? I mean, do you remember having those dreams?
Having the dreams, yeah, but I don't really talk much ball, honestly, outside off the field. So I was talking about like animals and stuff, probably just random stuff.
What do you think about James Laurinaitis getting the linebacker coach job?
Much deserved, man. He was texting all of us so we could send him a video explaining why exactly he got the job. I didn't really want to send one, but I decided to throw him a bone. So that'd be nice for a change to him. So, I mean, it's well deserved. I mean, he's a great guy. He was obviously a hell of a player back in the day, but I mean, he's just an even greater person.
What are the biggest things he did to help you get here now?
He would just really just tell us stories about like his playing days, describe that. I mean, the game of football is hard. He'd show us clips of him messing up, so realized if a dude like that messes up, then it's okay for me too, as long as I make the change and make adjustments.
You really was your linebacker coach, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was between him, Sam McGrath, and Coach Knowles.
What did your video say?
Huh?
What did your video say that you said about why?
What did it say? I think I called him like an uncle or something. Said he was a meathead. Some other stuff, really. I don't even remember. I just kind of blacked out and started talking.
Why meathead?
Because he's a meathead, man. He's an A-gap, B-gap guy. He was like, played like 260, 250.
You mentioned, learning from James, learning from Jim Knowles. Obviously, you've had a bunch of different coaches over the course of your career at Ohio State. What do you think maybe you've gained from just having the experience to learn from a lot of different people?
Just knowledge. You've got just you got James that played like 10 years in the league. You got Coach Knowles. He's been coaching since the 40s or whatever. So, I mean, it's just an endless supply of experience and wisdom that you get about the game.
What are you trying to prove out here to the GMs and scouts watching you that may draft you here at the next level?
Yeah, I'm a good football player, and I'll do whatever you need for your team.
How would you evaluate how J.J. McCarthy's skill set translates to the next level?
That's out of left field, but okay. Great quarterback. I mean, very mobile, able to make plays whenever he needs to, and I mean, seems like a great player. Yeah.
How's that coming up in conversations right now with teams? Is there anything in a way that has benefited you athletically or?
I've been answering that question for like the last 3 or 4 years, so it's honestly just become routine. I just say basically the exact same thing to every single team that asks me.
Have you met with the Buccaneers at all during this process?
What do you say now?
Have you met with the Buccaneers at all during this process?
No, I don't think so. Not yet. I see a little Buck shirt right there, so I'm guessing you're Buccaneers. Nice.
Steele, regardless of weekend and the rest of the year?
Oh, dude, it's prepared me for everything. It's just prepared me for life. I mean, what Coach Day, Coach Knowles, Coach Mick, everything they do, they work to make you a better man, a better person on and off the field. So I've got so much gratitude for that place, I can't really explain it.
And what's it like having so many other Buckeyes here, regardless if it's Tommy or Mike today or everyone else here? What's it like just going? There's so many of your teammates that you played with last year, coming and getting to live out there.
It just shows the culture, man. I mean, it's crazy thinking that there were still like 11 other guys that also could have been here, but at the same time, we still got plenty of guys who showed out all 4, 5, 6 years they were there, and now their work started to benefit them.
What would be your scouting report on Tommy?
My scouting report on Tommy? I mean, it'd be slightly biased. I'd say, again, he's a psychopath, but he's also loving and endearing at heart. I'd probably look at him more as a person than a football player if I'm scouting him. And he's just a dude that's willing to die for his brothers on the field.
Steele, have you been telling teams that have been meeting with you that you'd like to play with Tommy?
Absolutely, yeah. Whenever they ask me who would I bring, I'd say one of my roommates. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, we go over there, and then wherever we get drafted to, we'd be smoking meat on the Traegers and just having fun. Now, if I can I ask my own question? There's a lot of Columbus guys out here, so they probably already know the question coming up. But this is just open to the public. You can say whatever you want. So, if you're going to go to war and you had to bring 4 animals with you, what 4 animals are you choosing to go to war with you and why? Anyone can speak up at this point. This is an open forum. Oh, I mean, there's some new faces I haven't seen. Like, where's the Buccaneers guy? Oh, he left? You right there. I've never seen you before. You can answer. 4 animals. You can choose any 4 you want. We're in the savannah. There's a small pond and a willow tree somewhere. What kind? Respectable. Okay. Okay. Of course. Also, I got to throw in, you're also fighting in this.
I'm fighting with them?
Yeah, against me.
Against you?
And my 4 animals.
Okay. I'm like more of a big cat. It's like a panther.
Okay.
How's my squad going?
That's pretty solid. Well, I mean, you took a lot of my animals, so that's pretty solid. I mean, I typically go with the elephant. I'm going to mount that. I've got a sword with me, so I'll be on top with an elephant. I'll have a polar bear, a grizzly bear, whatever I'm feeling, depending on the climate. I'll probably go tiger. I think it's probably the biggest and fastest big cat. Well, not fastest, but just the coolest. And then I got to go hippo just because they're tenacious. So you had a solid lineup.
I like my squad.
You have a solid squad? Yeah, it's not going to do well, though.
Have you been turning that question around on NFL teams? Have you been asking?
I think I asked the Steelers that, yeah. I think I asked some other team, what's the biggest animal you could fight and win? I think my answer was like kangaroo, like maybe 1 out of 10 times. I think I'd take it down. They were confused because I'm guessing out of all the interviews, that's the first time that they've gotten the script flipped on them, and then I started asking them the question, so something nice for them to remember. Huh? No. This was like a month ago at the East-West game. If I see Mike Tomlin, I will ask him that question.
Steele, what's it like to walk into these interview rooms with this is like a lot of the most serious thing they ever do in their life? Your personality lends itself to these kind of questions. What's that been like?
It's been fun, dude. I mean, all these interviews, they're just conversations. They just want to get to know you, and I'm just going to show them who I am, which is a pretty weird guy, asking questions about animals and stuff. So,
What was your experience like in the East-West game?
as far as just everything or the interviews? It was cool. I mean, I think after 3 days, I mean, we kind of shut it down. We weren't really doing much. I could have done with like 2 or 3 days, but I mean, it was fun. Great experience, just getting to meet all those teams, meet a bunch of players from around the country. It was pretty cool.
You're a pretty honest guy. What's the worst part of this process?
The worst part of this process? I'm not complaining or nothing. I'm not BCDing, but I mean, I was at the hospital yesterday for about 12 hours, so that kind of sucked. You're just getting x-rays and MRIs and stuff.
Everything checked out okay?
Everything checked out, man.
Steele from Atlanta. Jameson asked you about your dance class.
Oh, yeah, I took ballet my junior year of high school. Yeah, that's funny. He's got to bring that up. But I mean, yeah, I took ballet.
How did it help you?
It was good, man. I caught a sweat. It was just an hour and a half of just stretching, basically. I had to do a dance recital at the end of it. That kind of sucked, but I mean, I killed it. But it's whatever. It's a great experience. I'd do it again. Yeah, they were taking blood from him one day at the blood drive, and he passed out while he was walking away, fell on his face, broke his nose, and got a concussion. Possibly. I'm pretty sure he actually broke his nose, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, he'll be better than me, dude. I mean, my gosh, that dude's got all the skill in the world. Once he applies it and just learns the defense like I know he is, and he's going to be special.
How excited are you just to watch that defense next year of all the guys that are back?
It's wild, dude. It kind of sucks because you're not there, and those are your boys, and you see little clips of them working out and how much they're just putting into the process. So I mean, it's just going to be insane watching that team play, and I'm excited for Sundays now or Saturdays. Shit, because he just will be. So will that.
What was it like for you, Tom, like what you did last year?
It wasn't surprising. I mean, we all know Cody. We all know what kind of guy he is. He's a fantastic guy. So, I mean, me and Tommy knew that whoever coach put on that field, they were going to do insane, and Cody was that guy. I mean, he played fantastic, and he's just going to kill it next year.
What would Cody be like as the leader of that linebacker room?
He's good. He's going to be a great leader. Absolutely. It's going to be a different leading style than, let's say me and Tommy. I'm more of the fun uncle, and he's the scary uncle that no one really wants to talk to, but everyone's afraid of. Cody is just more, he's outgoing. He's going to be talking to you, always saying what you need to do right, and he's going to be a great leader.
Last question, please.
Did you have a much of a relationship with Jeff Afton or did you see him?
No, not really. Not at all.
Steele, appreciate it.
Awesome.
You're all done. Please take that with you.
It's mine.
Cool. Good luck. Okay.